Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more.
What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here of the Boston Red Sox franchise. As today we're heading down to the farm here again. This time we are going to head with we're going to check out our Portland Sea Dogs here. This is our AA affiliate here for our club, and we're going to check these guys out and see how they're doing here as they're here. This is opening day for them, as Shane Drohan is going to be on the pit, or on the hill here for us, as taking on Gunnar and Mayer for the Fightin Phils, who are the AA affiliate, of course, the Philadelphia Phillies. Right now we're both back a half a game, as this is our first game of this season. Everybody else in our division, obviously, you've seen there, already got a start. And of course, we're going to try to take a look at some of our guys here that we're going to be seeing, hopefully in the near future with the Major League Club. Hopefully by the end of this season here, they'll be called up to AAA. If not, if they do really well, go jump from AAA to up to the majors. So here you see some of the top 20 players for this is for the Fightin Phillies here, showing some of their top players here. You got Miller here, who's a B potential, 65 overall. Justin Crawford, I believe he's related to Carl Crawford, younger brother of him. I think that's who that young man is. But we're going to get into game one here real quick here, as we'll see our Portland Sea Dogs here. We'll get to the top of the second, and this is going to be a base hit here for our guys. And of course, Tyler McDougan is one of those players that we're hopefully getting. He'll be a player that we can see coming up to our organization here in the near future. And let's take a look here as Luis now here at the second or next at bat here for him. He is able to run this one down, but unfortunately going to get a force out there at second, and that's going to put one away here for Portland. As we'll see now here, Luis gets caught there as he was trying to get off the bag just there a bit. And of course, Gunnar is able to get a nice throw there to first base and get the runner out. So now we have two away, and Caden Rose will be up here with nobody on, as he has a 1-1 count. and he's going to launch this one there. That's going to drop down there to left center field for a base hit, and that's going to put us on board here with 2 away and 1 on. So it's a tough break there for us, but we'll try to get something going here. As we got 2 outs here, we'll try to get a rally going here. Nice hit there from Nelly Taylor, as he's able to smack one over there to center field, and that'll be a base hit for him now with 2 on. But just like in our like our AAA team, that we're gonna kind of go down here from time to time and check out what the this squad's doing here. From times we'll have series like this where we'll showcase a series with the major league or with one of the AAA or AA teams, and then also too we'll mix in some major league, but also some not just major league ball teams like we obviously this is what this series is about, but we'll also mix it in with a little bit of both. We'll spend maybe one day going from AA to AAA to the majors, and see how the team plays in all 3 levels of the ball, playing baseball here. So as you see here, we still no score here as we're in the bottom half of the second, as now Shane is out here to pitch. Now so far Shane's been doing pretty well. He's giving up as you see here, a nice hit there. And nice job there from our right fielder there, getting that play there, McDugan. He does a nice job getting that to that ball there at right field. But we're gonna kind of come down here from time to time, kind of do like a row the show like we did. Well, we haven't done that yet here in the minors yet, but occasionally here from AA and AAA, we'll come down here and check out the guys, see some of our top prospects in the organization, and kind of follow them along here by playing some minor league baseball. As we're in the bottom of the third here, still no score, as both pitchers really are having a pretty decent third inning, or first 3 innings here. They're giving a couple of hits here and there, but really nothing, really no runner can get anywhere close to third base, as they're pretty much stopped at second and pretty much get held up because of the pitching here. So Justin Crawford up here, he's up to bat here with 1 out and 1 on. He's 0 for 1 here for the day for himself, as he'll try to see if he can get this runner advanced 90 feet. But Nelly Taylor, the left fielder out there, gets a nice hustle and is able to get to the baseball there pretty quickly. So we'll see here now. We'll get another pitch here. There is they leave a runner there, or actually, runner left on board there for the Fightin Phils, as they cannot do nothing in that at those at bats. As Perez will be up next here with 1 out, and he's going to take a looking there. It's Shane. He's having a good day on the hill here so far. He's looking pretty confident, and that's what you want to see from your pitcher here. As Aiden Miller will be up next. This is one of their top prospects here for the Fightin Phils here in the AA, and he will swing and a miss there. I like their uniforms there. They're wearing like these luchador, kind of, I don't know what you would call this. I'm not really familiar with their team or why they're wearing these uniforms here, but they just nice look to them. I guess they're kind of like their city, uniforms or whatever. I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comment section. But as we see here at the bottom of the 5th here, we'll see some more pitching here from Shane. The reason why we're showing this is because Shane is really just doing a great job here finding the right pitches here to get these guys that ground out or pop out, or even in some cases striking guys out here. As we see there's 7th batter here in the lineup, and he's going to take a swing and a miss as well, as he's going to have to sit down. And now that's 2 away here in the inning. Robert Moore up next. He singled back earlier in the game. He's 1 for 1 here in today's game. And this is, I tell you right here, bottom of the 5th, and this is only his 2nd at bat. As we see a nice forcing fastball high and up and in the zone, and that's going to have that batter here go back to the dugout as the 5th inning ends here. Sea Dogs don't give up any runs here, but of course we're also struggling here. We're trying to find ourselves here, trying to get some good at bats as we'll get to the top of the 7th here as Tyler's up to bat, and he's going to crank this one out there. That's going to drop to shallow right center field for a base hit, and that's going to put him on board with him now on board here, as looks like the skipper for the Fightin Phils is going to have to come out here and have a little chat with his starter. He's going to have to give up the baseball here. And like I said, good work from both pitchers here today. I think their pitcher there just didn't have enough gas to get through this inning. So Jose Ruiz is going to be up next here. He takes on Luis. And Luis does a great job there on that. He decently did a good job there. As he's trying to move the runner over, we try to drop that bunt, but that bunt just kind of ran off the bat and went to first. We're going to sacrifice ourselves there. We were hoping to move that lead runner ahead, but not the case there in that situation. As Caden Rose will be up next, 1 for 2, as there's one out here, and now we just got to try to see if we can get a good swing here, and we'll pop this one here. High out to right field. This should be an easy play for the right fielder to get to, and that's going to retire Caden Rose there here in the top half of the 7th. So two out and 1 on here. Nelly Taylor will be up next, as we'll see if he can get something going here for himself, as he's going to slap that one in the opposite field, as that's going to get past the shortstop and the third baseman for a base hit. And now there's 2 on and 2 out here for the Sea Dogs. As Cespedes up next here, he's got 0 for 1 day, as he has an 0-1 count here, and he's going to drill this one over to the second baseman, who's going to get the easy routine ground ball, and that'll retire the side here. So try to get something going there on the top of the 7th, but come up short. So now we have to try to play some more defense here, as like I said, Shane's been pitching just pretty much lights out as he gets Perez there on another strikeout. And that's how you want to start off the inning here. Of course, like to try to get him some run support here. As like I said, he's having a great day on the hill for especially opening day here at home. But so far, this just not been we haven't been lucky enough to get that help. As we'll see Miller up next, and Miller on that curveball there is taken. And that'll be now 2 away. So now 2 strikeouts in a row here. We'll see what Jordan Disson here will do. As he'll ground ball this one to Mayer here will throw this one to first, and that'll be an out. And that'll retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down here on the Fightin Phils. As now we go to the 8th. As Tristan Garnett will be up here, and there you see his pitches. 4-seamer, changeup, and a slider. So now we'll see what Rosario can do here. He's batting here to start off the inning, number 9 batter for the Portland Sea Dogs. And we'll see what he'll try to do here. So he'll hit this one here high and deep. This is going to go back, and this is going to go off the wall, or out over the wall, into an apartment complex there, and that is a home run. Nice job there from Rosario, reading that pitch very well and getting the first home run of the season, of course the first run of the season here for the Portland Sea Dogs, as they are now taking a lead here. Now it's going to be 1-0, so that's a great job here. Let's see if we can continue this, as we need some run support here for our pitcher, and hopefully maybe give him the rest of the night off, as he's been, like I said, pitching his butt off here, and Rosario helps out right there. Been nice if we had this earlier in the ball game here, but hey, we'll take it. Castro will be up next, as he's batting right now 333 here in the opening series, and he'll fly this one out to deep center field, as the center fielder will track this one down. Well, up next here is we'll see one of our top prospects here. He's one of our shortstops here, Mayer. As Mayer here up to bat. He's 0 for 3, and he is going to pop this one here. He's going to get underneath it just a little too much, and that's going to fly out there to left field. Nice play there from the left fielder getting to that one there. Now it's 2 away. So Blaze Jordan is up next. He's another top prospect of ours. As we'll see if we can possibly get him coming up into the organization. He's been with us for a while now. And oh, look at this. He had found every single stitch of that ball there. That was just lights out as he takes that one over the fence. And that's going to be his first home run of the season as well. 459 there on that home run shot. As that's a solo shot there. That puts us up now 2-0 here. The Portland Sea Dogs look like they're going to take away this game here late here in the bottom half of the 8th. Take a look at this from Show Vision. And Jordan just puts every single fiber of his muscle there, putting that one over the wall. A nice exit velocity, nice launch. And a beautiful shot there from him as now we lead this one 2-0. And now the Fightin Phils here are going to have to come out and they're going to have to bring up another pitcher. So Jose Quas was up next here. 13 games he's been in so far this season. Or, excuse me, that's from last season. And we'll see if what kind of work he does in this campaign this year. Up by 2, and we have 2 out, and nobody on here. Is this going to be a fly ball out to shallow right field there for another base hit? So the Sea Dogs here trying to take advantage of this these 2 outs that we have right now and try to tack on some more runs. As Rivallo now up back next here, he'll swing this one out to our left, and this is just going to be a fly ball for a 3rd out. As now we go to the bottom half of the 8th here. We'll see a pitching change now from the Sea Dogs. As we'll see Brendan Saliski. There you see his pitches there. We'll see if he can, of course, bring home the W as he's coming out here to pitch. And he's, nice job there on Zach Arnold. That 4-seam fastball on him. And now he's going to be 0 for 3. As now we'll see Rafael up next, as he's not had a good day. He's had not had a good day at all here. He's over 2. I mean, he's gonna bunt this ball as our pitcher here has got to make a play, and now we'll start to make a throw. And I just don't understand why. I pressed the button to get the catcher involved there to run up on that ball, but for whatever reason, the computer just not allow me to do so there. So had to use our pitcher of all people who doesn't have the best reaction time when it comes to, stuff like that. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Robert Moore's up next as he'll take a pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So he's looking at a full count. He's 1 for 2 here for the day, and, of course, this is not the, not the position we want to be in right now. We got to get a ground ball or strikeout or a pop-up of some sort here to help us out to get out of this inning, as we'll see the ball there again. And I don't like the call there from the ump. That was a horrible call. That clearly was a strike. But can't really argue balls and strikes with the umpires there, as they'll see Prado up next. He's 0 for 2. And Prado's going to pop this one up here as Cespedes is calling everyone off there. He's going to get that one in the shallow right field, and that's going to be out number 2 here for the Fightin Phils. As Portland here, 1 out away from going to the top half here, as it's opening day. As we're, oh no, come on, base hit here. 1 run's going to come across. A 2nd run could be coming across here, and it is. And the Fightin Phils have now tied this back up here as their home crowd getting behind him here in today's game, as the Fightin Phils have now tied this up 2 games apiece. So now we'll see if we can try to get a ground ball of some sort here to get us out of the inning here. It's been a rough go, but this is going to be a nice shot here as Rosario calling this one. And that's going to be right up the elevated shaft. Nice job there. It's Justin Crawford, of course, getting that nice hit there to help the Fightin Phils get back in this ball game. It's 2-2 as we go to the top half of the 9th. Sea Dogs have another chance here now to try to get back to the lead, and we'll see where we're at in the lineup here. As we'll see, we're in the with the batter number 6 here is Rose, as he'll ground this one there, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's not a bad start there to start off the top of the 9th here. Let's get something going here, boys. Let's get something cooking here in the kitchen, as we need to get a rally going here. As we'll see Nelly Taylor up next. He's 2 for 3 here in today's game, and we'll see if he can find a nice hit there for us. Unfortunately, he's going to get underneath this one just a little too much. He's a little too late on that one. Gets underneath of it, and that's going to be out number 1 here for the Portland Sea Dogs. So now we'll see what our next batter can do here. As it's going to be Cespedes, and Cespedes here pops this one here out to shallow right field, and that's going to be easily caught, and that's going to be out number 2 here for Portland. So now we'll see Rosario up next here, and of course he had that nice home run to start things off there in the top half of the 8th, as he just blasted one over the left field wall, making this game. Of course, that was the first run of the ball game for both teams. We'll see what he can do here in this situation with 2 out and 1 on, and he pops this one here, and just right on the hands, as the first baseman is going to make the catch there in foul territory. And that's going to end the top half of the 9th. We go now to the bottom half here of the 9th inning. It's Perez. He is chasing as he gets struck out there. Nice job there, as Brendan's still out there for us. Miller's up next with 1 out. Nobody on here for him. And we'll try to see if we can get him to swing, and he does on that 4-seam fastball inside, high and inside there, making it very tight there. Not really letting that batter extend those hands out. As now Distin is out up next here. We'll see what he can do as he slaps this one out there to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Castro has to go run it down, and that's going to put a runner on board here with 2 away. So now Zach Arnold's up next, and of course we got to try to keep this ball at least in field here, as that ball is going to be a ground ball going to right field, and of course we're going to have to make sure that runner stays at second. Now coming up here, as the Fightin Phils are definitely fighting back here to try to get this win here, this opening game here in this series. So we'll get to the next at bat, and we'll see a pop up here. This is going to be a high fly ball out to the right, and that's going to be it for the inning. So we're able to avoid them getting the win here, but that means now we have to go to extra innings, as we'll see another pitching change now here for the Fightin Phils, as Max Lazar up to pitch here. There you see his numbers from last season, and of course we'll see what Alan Castro can do here as well. Lead off the inning. Of course, remember extra inning rules apply, so we got a runner on second. So we'll try to see if we can bring that runner home. As oh, come on, Alan, you could do a better job of that. As that's going to be a quick catch there, and that is going to be out number 1. So we got to find a way here to get that runner home, as Marcelo Mayer now up next, as he's 0 for 4 here. A big bat here would definitely help us out here for him, as he is going to end up launching this one here high and deep out the deep center field, out there by the batter's eye. And that's going to be a home run. 2-run shot there for Marcelo, as he hits this one here 427 feet deep. And that's why we love this kid. That's why we think he is high. He's higher on our list here in AA, as he has got great power here. Not able to show it here too much today, but in this bat here, this, like I said, this is a big, important bat for us and for him, as we now lead this one 4-2 here in the top half of the 10th. Take a look at the replay. Look at this hit, as he just launches there, and then you see the pitcher there. He just knows that ball was just not in any control there for him, as he is gonna lose this one and have this one taken away from him. So we'll see if we can add on some more runs here, as we see Jordan Blaze will be up next. He's 1 for 4, home run earlier. And, of course, he had one launch out there to left center field. Let's see what he can do here in this one, as he's going to launch this one over the left field. Base hit for him, or actually this might be 2, as it looks like he is going to go for 2 there, and he is, as he gets a double there. Nice job with 1 out. So now Fightin Phils have to come back out here again, and of course help themselves, as they're going to have to get another pitching change now, as the Sea Dogs here doing a great job here getting this bullpen. Devin Sweet, 7 innings from just a few years ago, 1 out, or 1-0, or had a 1-0 record in 2023 there. Last time he actually pitched, I think he was injured all last season with Tommy John. So we'll see what Sweet can do, as we'll see the McDonovan. There you see skies this one out to left. That is going to be caught, and the runner is not going to be able to move up anywhere there, as he's still going to be at second base. So 2 away here. And of course, we've done damage here with 2 outs. It'd be nice if we can try to get that runner home and put another crooked number up there, as Luis will be up next here. He's over 4. And Luis here smacks this one out to left center field. This is going to fly out there, but unfortunately going to be just a huge out there. So as we hit a 2-run shot. It brought us down to 4-2 here in the bottom of the 9th now. As the runner's on second here, Robert Moore's up to bat. And of course, our job here is, of course, keep that runner at bay. As, oh no, Robert Moore just goes to town, puts up 2 runs, no first at bat here in the extra innings. And now the Fightin Phils making this a heavyweight fight now, as they put up 2 of their own now, tying this up now 4 apiece here in the bottom half of the 10th. As we take a look here, he just bad location there on our part, and he just takes advantage of this one here as it goes deep and out of the ballpark. As now we have no choice here to make a change of our own here, as Portland's going to bring in a new pitcher. And of course, now it makes it even more tougher now for us here in this inning, as we got to make sure no runners come on board, and especially don't give up a home run here, because if we do, it's pretty much our game over. As Noah Davis will be on the hill here today. He was in 9 games last season, had a bit of a rough year. Hopefully he can have that different look to here this year, as he ends up giving a base hit. So we got a runner on board here. We got to be getting a double play here in this situation. Of course, Crawford, last time he was up at bat, he hit that single there up the middle. See here, Meyer here is going to get the runner out, and I can't get the double play, as that ball just had a really nasty bounce, and we couldn't get to it to make the double. So now we're going to have to make sure if we keep Schrafer Jr.'s bat here quiet and keep that runner at second. Now with 1 out, we'll see the pitch. This is going to be a ground ball there. Mayer throws there to first, and that is going to be out number 2. So now the runner has jumped now from second to third there off that hit, or that ground ball. We'll now have to see if we can keep Perez in check, as he's 0 for 4. So let's try to make sure we can keep that runner over there at third, as this is going to be a hit over there, and that's going to be out there, as that's going to be out number 3. That gets us out of the inning there, leaving the runner stranded. It's now tied 4-4 as we go to the top half of the 11th. As Caden Rose will be up at bat here, 2 for 4, 2 singles here in the game. He has a runner on second. Remember, extra inning rules apply here still, as we'll see another hit, and this one is going to hopefully be, nope, not going to be over the head of the center fielder there. That is going to be a long out, as there's now 1 away. Runner still on second. Taylor will be up next. He's 2 for 4, and we'll see what he can do, as he'll pop this one here out to right field. This one is going to be going up, and this one is going to end up going in the glove there, as there's now 2 away on Portland. So Portland really trying to figure out what they can, trying to find out what they can do here. We really need a big at bat here. We need somebody to find a gap out somewhere. So we'll see what Cespedes can do. He's 0 for 3, and Cespedes here hits this one out to right center field, and he gets that one stolen from him there. So it was a nice hustle there from the center fielder. That could have been definitely been a gapper out there, but center field is going to be all top of that one. Miller's up next, and Miller for the Reading Fightin Phils there. It's going to make a nice hit, a round ball there, move the runner up 90 feet to third. So now with a base hit here, we could possibly see ourselves getting our first L of the season. As Noah Davis still on the heel here, as he's taking on Jordan Dresser. And Jordan 2 for 4 here today's game. He swings and misses there. That's now 2 away here on the Fightin Phils. As the Fightin Phils now trying to, of course, find a way to bring home that base runner. Base hit still applies here. Base hit can bring that runner in and win the ball game. And of course, our job here really in this situation is make sure we keep Arnold from doing so. So we'll see what Zach Arnold can do. He's batting .250 here in this series, and there you see a base hit there, and yep, that's pretty much it, as that's going to be your ball game as the Fightin Phils get the win here today. Tough break for us, but they get the win here at home, so they get their home opener. Congratulations there to the Fightin Phils, but there's still 2 more games to play, and we still have opportunity here to get our first win here coming up in these next 2 games. And of course, we like to try to take at least 2 out of 3 here in this series, as we see Noah Davis gets hit with that loss. Inning 2/3 there for him, 2 hits, 1 strikeout there for him. Jordan Blaze 2 for 5, home run, a double, a run, and RBI. Take a look at the rest of the Portland Sea Dogs there. Mayer came towards the end there, hit that home run there. Jordan Blaze hit a home run. So did Rosario. And then, of course, our pitching, like I said, sucks because Shane did such a great job. Had 9 strikeouts, had 7 innings of work. Only gave up 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs. But Brendan was the one that got rocked there towards the 10th inning. As you take a look at the Fightin Phils here, and there you see their numbers. Portland, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Fightin Phils, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. As we see game 2 here. Now, I will tell you, there's an issue. I was playing this game, and when I was doing some, I was trying to write down some notes on my computer as I was playing this game 2. I don't know, for whatever reason, it froze, and I lost a huge chunk of this episode, or this particular game 2. I lost a lot of footage, and the only thing I could salvage was the towards the end here. So you'll see the final at bats here from both teams, I believe. There you see their pitcher. This is their starter pitcher that played in this game. There you see he played for got called up from up to the Phillies last season. There you see his numbers, 11 ERA. But it really bugged me so much. I was like, I am not restarting this game. We are winning, and we had a good comeback. Unfortunately, I can't show you the actual comeback because it was the footage was corrupted. So I was not able to salvage the footage there of the first 8 innings of the game. So we'll just go to the top of the 9th here. Now, the top of the 8th, we made a big run. We came back. There was just like the last game. It was kind of close in the calling of the game. There was not too much scoring here. But the top of the 8th, we came back, and there you see here, now we're in the lead right now, the top of the 9th, trying to hold on to this 2-run lead. And we'll see what Luis can do here as he drops a base hit there. That's going to get him on board. But yeah, when I was playing this, I was just like, when I had to, start from, recording this from this moment here, I'm like, oh my God, like, there was such a good comeback in the 8th inning. It was like, it was it was good hitting. We did a great job. The guys did a great job there fighting back to get back in this ball game. And just like, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you guys kidding? It's like, computer, are you kidding me? But yeah, I looked everywhere for the footage and I could not find it at all. So right now we're up by 2 and we're trying to hold on to this 2-run lead. As we see the ball being there, they're trying to get that double play, but they cannot turn it as Taylor gets the middle runner there out on that ground ball. But he is safe at first. As we'll see, Cespedes up next. Cespedes up the middle. He gets a base hit. That's going to bring in a run, making it now a 3-run lead. As he does a great job there, tacking on more runs. And that's what I was talking about. Like, we were just hitting like this in the 8th inning. And we just did such a great job. I want to say there was like 2 home runs in that inning from our guys there. And I believe Blaze Jordan hit another one there. And I was really upset about that because it was a good hit. Like, it was, I read that one very, like, just straight off. Like, as soon as it came out of his hands, it was like, yep, I see exactly what you're pitching, and I can get a hold of it. So, yeah, it really sucks when your computer wants to be, you know, is a Phillies fan and and you're trying to defeat his the minor league team of that organization here, because this is a good game that we played. But we'll see here. We scored another run there, another base hit as Castro now up bat here. We'll see what he can do now. Remember, this is 2 outs, so we're just running on 2 outs here, and we're getting some good hits in past the infield here. Unfortunately, did not get a good hit there. That's going to cause us to go to the inning. So a good run there for us as Jacob Webb now comes out here. He's going to get some work in here, as of course we do have our closer just in case the bottom likes to drop out here in this game. So Nico Kawako Gueco, I think that's how you said it. I think that's how the PA announcer said it. But anyway, he gets a base hit. He gets on board. And that's going to be a single there for him, as we're trying our best to make sure we keep these guys, not from scoring here in this inning, because we do not want them to come back. Because that's a nice sweeping pitch from Jacob Webb, and that's going to be now 1 away here on the Fightin Phils. And Paul McIntosh is up next, and he is going to be swinging as well, as that's going to be now strikeout number 2 here for Webb, as Prado up next. And there you see here, we'll try to make a decent pitch here, and nice swing there as well. And the Portland Sea Dogs win this one here. So unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see the comeback like I wanted you guys to see, because like I said, it was a great comeback there. This was like coming off that loss there in extra innings, that first game there, we fought our asses off. There you see, look at that, 7 runs, 19 hits, no errors in that game. I mean, we were hitting like no other. Fightin Phils there, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors there for them. Jordan Blaze, like I said, he had 2 home runs, matter of fact. I knew he went off in the game. 3 for 5 in the game. As you see there, we went off pretty early there. There in the first 2 innings there, we had 3 runs. Portland came back with a run there in the second. Then they came back in the 5th with another run, or 2 more runs there, making it 3, tied 3-3. And then the 8th inning and 9th innings, we just like, you know what, this is it. We're pulling the cord here. We're in this, and we did so there. So great hitting there for our guys, as we were able to pull off the victory there and get game number 2 of this series. As now we're looking to get the final one here. So we're here for the rubber match here, as this is the finale. Now normally AA games are like 6-game series, 4-game series, 5-game series, something like that. Usually I think it's 6 games. So you see a lot of at bats here in these minor league games. But Isaac Coffey will be on the hill there for us, as we'll see Gabe Mosser will be on the hill there for the Fightin Phils. So the righty from Pennsylvania going to be taking on our righty from California. in this matchup here today, and this should be a good one here. This is could be a good rubber match here. Both teams been hitting very well. No one's really been able to have a dominant, defense in either one of these games here. As we see Jordan Blaze again goes off, this time going out to deep center field off the scoreboard, and that's a home run for him. That is going to be his 4th home run in this series. Remember, he had 2 home runs that we didn't get to see in this game 2 of this series. But he has now 4 home runs here in this series alone. Hitting a home run, at least 1 home run in all 3 games so far now. As he is just lighting up the at bat here and lighting up the scoreboard. As he is going to again put another run on the board here. Beautiful shot there from him. As we'll see here, this is a 2-run shot this time around. 450 out to deep right center field. Nice job there for Jordan. As we'll see here, we'll see Isaac Coffey out here for the first time now today. He's got 1 runner on with 1 out. And Castro here has to run this one down. Castro throwing this one in, and they're going to let the runner come in to score. So Fighting Phils get their first run on the board here as Perez gets a nice base hit. Go now to the top half of the second as there's nobody on board, nobody out. And Nelly Taylor here is going to hit this one there. That's going to be a fly ball there. Nice job there from the shortstop hustling there on that play and stopping from him getting a base hit. We'll see Cespedes up next here as he is on board, or trying to get on board here. And he is trying to hustle this one out. Can he run this one down? And fortunately cannot get down to the first base line. As it's going to be now 2 away here in the top of the second. Rosario's up next, and we, of course, seen his power earlier in game 1 of this series. And he gets a nice base hit there to try to get a 2-out rally going here for the Sea Dogs as he's on board there. It's now 1 runner on board and a 2 out here for Castro. As Castro gets a nice base hit there, shallow center field. Gets him on board here now with 2 on. So Gabe is starting getting a little shook out there on the hill as Mayer up next. And he is going to launch one there. That's going to be a base hit going through the infield. And the runner here coming across says now we'll see have runners on first and third. Nice job there from Mayer hitting that, knocking that runner in from second on home as makes it now 3-1. Jordan Blaze up next, and Jordan Blaze here, of course, he hit that 2-run home run earlier, hits a base hit, brings in another run, and now it's going to make it now 4-1 here against the Portland, or against the Fighting Phillies. Phillies here having a little bit of a letdown here from Gabe as he's giving up quite too many runs here at this point here, and now trying to find the tourniquet here to stop the bleeding. And they get the ground ball there out at second. Nice force out there. As now we'll see here at the bottom of the 4th here, up by 3. And Coffey will give a base hit there from Dante Nori as he gets on board here. And that's going to be first runner on the board, or first runner on the base pass here to start off the bottom of the half of the 4th. Perez up next. And we'll see if we can try to get a ground ball here of some sort. And Cespedes here makes a nice quick throw there to first. He didn't really have the time or the ability to get to that double play, but we do at least get 1 out. Miller's up next as he's 0 for 1 here in this game, today's game, and he'll go for over 2 here as Coffey makes a nice little strikeout there, leaving that runner at second. Still bottom of the 4th here with now a 2 out and 1 on here. Mendez up next. Mendez here hits right to Coffey. Coffey able to get this one to the first baseman and makes a nice 1-3 put out there to end the inning. As we'll see Devin Sweet here. Of course, we already seen him already. He got the first win of the game 1 of this series in extra innings, and now he has a chance now to try to see if he can try to slow this down. As we see Jordan Blaze up here, 2 for 2, a home run already, 3 RBIs for him for the day. As we'll see what he can do here as he hits this one out to right field, and that one's out of the zone as he is hustling here now, going for 2, possibly, maybe hell, he's going to go for 3 here And can he get there on time? Oh, come on. Excuse me. Jordan should have been there. He was hustling. He was looking for it. I believe he is going to be, he's going to be now. Well, I think they're going to, he should have got a, well, we should have just stuck with a 6, with a double there, but we tried to go for that triple, and we got caught there. And so now he is, I think now he's going to be just I think he's one shy of the cycle. He has to get that triple. He'll have the cycle here in this game today. We'll see if he can get it. As we'll see Rivero down here up to bat. He's going to launch this one there. And a nice run there. Nice chase down there from the center fielder to end the inning. As the Portland Sea Dogs still lead it by 3. Bottom half of the 5th here is Prado now up to bat here for the Fightin Phils. He's looking at a 1-2 count. Runner on first, trying to get this ground ball. And we get him a swing there on that 4-seamer. And that is going to end the inning. Nice job there from the pitching here from Coffee, as he's electric right now. You jump to the top half of the 8th. Jordan Blaze up to bat here. He's 3 for 3. He's just a triple shy of the cycle, as he is trying to run this one down. And there you see they're going to toss that one up there to first. And that is going to be it for Jordan Blaze. We'll see if we can get him back up to the bat here later on. But we'll see here Tyler up next, as he's got a 1 for 3 day. He's hit a single for the Sea Dogs. As we'll see a hit up the middle there, going right over the head of the pitcher. As Tyler does a great job sending that one back. And now with 1 out and 1 on here now, we'll see if we can get some more runs here. Got a 3-run lead, but no leads ever protected. So we'll see Luis up next here, batting .308 here now for the season, as he grounds this one there to second, and they're gonna get the force out there at first. Nice play there, 4-3 put away for the Fightin Phils. As we'll see Caden Rose up again, and he is now 1 for 3. Today he's got an 0-1 count, 2 out, 1 on here, and he's gonna nice cute shot there up the middle. That runner should come around from second to score, and we're gonna see if he's gonna get there. And yes, he does, as Tyler's gonna get there no problem. And a nice job there from Rose getting that base hit, and he'll get a single as well, or should I say it's an RBI single for him. Taylor up next, and he'll slap this one there. That's gonna be a base hit. And that's going to now put runners at first and second here for the Sea Dogs with 2 away. Cespedes up here. Of course, we've seen him. He's having a rough go here today. He's 0 for 3. We'll see if he can find a base hit somewhere out there, as he's going to hit one up the middle. Base hit for him. They're going to go ahead and call the runners, or now they're going to keep the runners at bay, as they're going to keep him at first, at second and third there. No one's going to score. Bases are loaded now here. And we'll see what our next batter can do. It's going to be Rosario. Rosario has a big at-bat here. He's 0 for 1, or excuse me, he's 0-1 count. And we'll see here. That one's going to go past the infield there. I thought the second baseman had it. But another run is going to be scored. And it's going to be now, it's not to mention it's going to be an error. It's going to be an E4 there. As that's going to be placed on the second baseman there, and now the pitcher here, he's gonna have to be replaced as Emmanuel Imange. It's gonna come out here, and there you see his numbers from this season so far here. We'll see if he can stop Castro, and of course put this inning to rest, as we've already scored 2 runs here in this inning, as we'll see a chance now to score another one, and unfortunately we cannot do so, as the Fightin Phils finally get themselves out of the inning. 6-1 now here in the bottom half of the 8th, as we'll see more up next, and he is going to hit this one there. That's going to be a base hit out to left. Taylor's going to have to track this one down here and try to keep that runner at second, as that's going to be a nice double there for Moore. And now we'll see what they're going to do here with Coffee. They're going to decide to make a pitching change here, which I think is a good idea, and try to get a fresh arm out there to keep that runner stay at second base. It'll be Noah Davis. Now, Davis did have some trouble there last time before. But we'll see if he can try to turn things around here this time around, as he did get hit with that loss there in game 1. So we'll see what he can do here, as he has a nice count here for him in favor of him. 0-2 as Prado here up to bat. And Prado hitting this one there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to try to... Oh, no. Runner's going to actually stay at third. And so now there's runners at first and third with nobody out. Crawford's up next. This is a dangerous bat here in this situation. Got to make sure we keep Crawford in check, as we'll see here. This ball is going to be running down to third, but play at the plate. Rosario getting the tag there. Nice job. Good job there for the defense for avoiding the run from scoring. It's still a 6-1 ball game, but with 2 on and now with 1 out. So now the question is, we got to try to get a double play here and try to get out of this inning here. So we'll try to see if we can do that against Nori, as he's 2 for 3 here today. He's had a good bat, and of course we got to try to see if we can change that here, as he'll hit this one there. Cespedes throwing the second. They go to first, and they get the double play. Nice job there, fellas. 4-6-3 double play. Put down your scorecard there, kids, as that gets them out of the inning. Jordan Blades will be up to start off the top of the 9th here with 1 out. And, of course, he's had a dangerous bat here in this series. And it looks like he might have another one here, as this one's going to go off the wall out there. And he looks like this time he's just going to be smart and try to go for 2. And that's exactly what he does there to start off his first at-bat here, or his most latest bat here, as he's now got his 3rd double here in this series. As his bat has been really just been nice for us there. He's been hitting very well, hitting 4 home runs already in this series alone, and scoring quite a bit here. We'll see what Tyler can do now here, as he's going to hit this one out to left. That's going to be a base hit. Blaze should be coming around third and coming home to score, and it's going to make it now a 7-1 ball game. Portland looks like they could easily I can say now we're going to win this one here, as the ball is going to be flied out there as Luis flies this one out to left field. That's going to be out number 2, and Tyler is still going to be at first base.
Number 18.
So we'll see what Rose can do next, as he's 2 for 4, 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored here already today's game. So we'll see what he can do here in this at-bat, as he's going to go after the first pitch, and this is going to be a fly ball out to right, and that is going to end the inning. So we put some runs up on the board there. Now we lead this one by 6, as we'll see now if we can close the door here now, as Noah Davis still out here. So now with up by 6 here, let's see if we can get a win here for David, or for our starter there, Coffee, as Taylor here has to track this one down. That's going to be a double there for Perez, and it puts it in a good position now for the Fighting Phils to come back in this one, as he gets his first double of the season. Miller's up next. He's over 3. As we'll see the pitch here, and it's going to be an 0-2 count. That ball's going to get through the infield. Taylor here now will have to throw this one in here. They got to try to make a play out of play, and they do it again. Great job there, tagging that runner out. Nice throw there from the left fielder, and that is going to retire one away. As Mendez up next here, as we'll see here with 1 out, curveball there, and Mendez does not go after it. So we'll see if we can try to get a ground ball here off of Mendez here to help us out and try to end this ball game here. But if anything we know about these Fighting Phils here, they are a tough bunch to get out, and definitely can make some rallies here like they did in game 1. As we'll see now, it's a 1-1 count now here for Mendez. And he'll hit this one here. And oh, that was just a bad location there from Davis, as that ball goes over the fence, and that's a 2-run shot. As the Fighting Phils now make it now a 7-3 ball game. This hurts so bad. I thought we were out of this one here. I really thought we had good location there. I didn't think he was going to get a hold of that pitch, but he does. And we'll take a look at the show drone And oh yeah, that one left up there hanging, and he just took advantage of that one. 360 out to left field there. Nice job there. They're now trying to get back in this ball game. McIntosh up next. He's 1 for 3. A base hit up the middle. And again, we still only have one out here in this bottom of the ninth here. We cannot be complacent here. We got to get some outs and get out of this inning and win this ball game here. So now we'll see Arnold up next. He's right now 0 for 3, batting .250. Ground ball there, and Jordan can't get to it. Now the runner's going to move up 90 feet. They're going to actually, no, he's going to move up 60 feet. He's going to go from first to third there off that base hit from Arnold. So good hustle there for them. Can't get mad about that. Robert Moore's up next. And we'll see here what he can do. Is he's going to hit this one there, and that's going to go off the glove there of the third baseman. Runner's going to come in to score. It's going to make it a 7-4 ball game. And I think it's time for us now to make a decision here. And yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and see our closer come in here and see if he can close the door here. As Jacob Webb coming out here. And there you see his numbers. And of course, he's only faced against. He's had, his average. He's been facing lefties. So we'll see what he can do here on this 0-2 count, and that's going to be a nice pitch there for to Prado, as he just cannot pick up that four-seam fastball, and that's now 2 away. So now the bat that we really need to focus in on here, 0-4, strikeout, fly out. So far, we've kept Justin Crawford quiet. We'll see if we can keep him really quiet here at this opportunity here. 0-2 count on Crawford. And, oh, yes, he takes that one looking. Four-seam fastball. And, of course, he's arguing with the ump about that. But regardless, that is a strikeout, and that is going to help us win the game and the series as we win the final 2 games of this 3-game set with the Fightin Phils. And we finish with a great victory here. 7-4 is your final. Jacob Webb gets his first save of the season. Coffee gets his first win of the year. And we are now on the right side of things here. So we got 2 wins and 1 loss now to start off the first 3 games of the season. Jordan Blaze, your player of the game. 4 for 5 for him. Home run and 2 doubles. He's been just lighting it up in the in these first games here, as you see there. Jordan Blaze, 2 doubles there from him as well. 7 RBIs for him for the season so far, so he's off on the right foot here. There you see the rest of the numbers there. Of course, the Fightin Phils as well. Sea Dogs, 7 hits, 7 runs, 15 hits, no errors. Fightin Phils, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error in this game here today. So this is a good series, especially for Jordan Blaze there. And of course, we'll have to come back down here again sometime here in a couple episodes from now. We'll check them out. But take a look here. We're looking at, of course, I'm not going to get into to scouting just yet, but this is what we're looking for really this year. We're looking for shortstops, starting pitchers, of course, as usual, and of course some relief pitching is there. We're 23rd in relief, 24th in starting pitching, and then of course 21st ranked in shortstop. So we definitely got to work on that, and that's what we're kind of working on when we come to scouting. And of course, we'll get to more of scouting reports later on, maybe closer as we get closer to maybe the All-Star game. Maybe after the first 2 months of the season, we'll have a good look at some players that we're currently looking at and that we've scouted. And then obviously when we get closer to the draft day, which is around the All-Star weekend, we'll definitely have a video about that and show those players as well. But coming up in the next video for this Boston Red Sox franchise, we'll get back to the boys up in the major leagues as we'll take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Actually, no, it'll be not Toronto Blue Jays. It would be. Oh yeah, it will be the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays. Of course, the previous video actually was should have been, or actually should be, and I'm trying my best here because I've recorded these at the same time. But it should be opening day video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Our opening day video against the St. Louis Cardinals. And that video should be out already. If not, that'll be the next video. If that video is not the next video, then it'll be this series here against Toronto. We'll also play against the White Sox, as well as I believe we have a series against Oakland. So we got a lot coming up here in the next episode here. We're trying to get through the first month of the season pretty quickly here in this next episode. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Red Sox Nation, so far we're looking pretty good. We'll see how we'll do coming up next here as the season goes along. So again, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And of course, follow us on social media, as well as check out our second channel here on YouTube at ESGNet plus LP, as we got Major League Baseball over there as well with our Chicago Cubs Mission Recondition series over there. Definitely go check that out. It's been a lot of fun putting that series together and playing as the Cubbies as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel as we keep rolling on down this long road of Major League Baseball here on the show. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.